So today I will discuss the series and parallel combination of the resistance. Resistors are in series if they are connected one after the other so that the current is same in all of them. Now we will derive the expression for the equivalent resistance in series combination. I say there are three resistance resistance R1, R2, R3 in series and they are connected like this. They are in series, it means one thing is clear, current will be same in all resistance. Now, if I say at this point potential is VA, at this point potential is VB, we will write the Kirchhoff equation VA minus drop in potential IR1 minus drop in potential IR2 minus drop in potential IR3. This must be equal to VB. So we say VA minus VB equal to I R1 plus R2 plus R3. I say this is equation number 1. Now suppose I say equivalent of these three is written as R equivalent. Again at this point potential is VA, potential is VB, same supply, same resistance total, same current I. It means what I will write VA minus IR equivalent equal to VB, VA minus VB IR equivalent. You compare both the equation 1 and equation number 2 and you will get the required result. Of course you people know it, but again I am explaining you. So if it is a series combination, net resistance is R1 plus R2 plus R3 and series resistors have resistance larger than the largest value of any resistance because it is sum up. Now in this situation we have shorted the R2. Let me write here R2 is shorted. You take the zero resistance wire, connect both the terminal, it is short circuited. Now current is flowing like this I. Now current has to flow through a low resistance path. It means no current will flow through R2. Is it clear? I hope it is no doubt to anyone. Okay, then tell me. If I write the equation VA potential at this point, here potential is VB, I will say minus I R1. Then should I write minus I R2 or not? No. Why? Because current is not passing through it, so voltage should be 0. Minus I R3, this should be equal to VB. So VA minus VB equal to I R1 plus R3. I assume equivalent is R equivalent. Again, same situation, same supply and same current. I write the equation VA minus I R equivalent equal to VB. I get VA minus VB equal to I R equivalent. I say this is equation number 1, this is equation number 2. I compare it. What we get? R1 plus R3. Okay? No problem to anyone? Parallel. Resistors are said to be connected in parallel if potential difference across each resistance is same. Okay? So current will be different. Now we will derive the expression. Suppose I say at this point potential is VA, at this point potential is VB, current is there I, it is split into three parts, I1, I2 and I3. Again I1 plus I2 plus I3 is I. Okay. Now I write the Kirchhoff equation for first path. What I will say? VA minus I1 R1. Let me write again, there is a mistake in the software. VA minus I1 R1 equal to VB. For second path, VA minus I2 R2 equal to VB. For third path, VA minus I3 R3 equal to VB. So I calculate the value of the I1 here. I will get VA minus VB upon R1. Similarly, I calculate the value of the I2, VA minus VB upon R2. Similarly, I calculate the value of the I3, VA minus VB upon R3. Okay. And what you say? Net current I is given by I1 plus I2 plus I3. What is this? VA minus VB 1 upon R1, 1 upon R2 plus 1 upon R3. Is it okay? Again I say equivalent is R equivalent. Same current I is flowing. Same potential drop. So what is the equation for this? You will say VA minus IR equivalent equal to VB. I put the value of the I from this to here. I will get VA minus VB upon R equivalent. Now you people can easily get 1 upon R equivalent is 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2 plus 1 upon R3. All of which I get. Okay, let me show. In parallel resistor, net resistance is smaller than the smallest value present because it is reciprocal. Okay. Then next topic. Let me write it.